r/AskReddit, what would you do if you accidentally bump into your ex? I'd pretend I didn't see him and keep moving. Say hi and chat for a minute. Pretend like they don't exist. They usually return the favor. Be pretty surprised since I moved 3,400 miles away from her house. Nothing. That's a stranger now. Depends on which one. If it was my last ex, then I'd say hi and ask how's he's doing. He's not a bad person, just not for me. Honestly, I have no idea. There have been so many things I've wanted to say to him since we exited each other's lives. There are things I want to apologize for, things I want apologies for, bits about my life I want to tell him about, cat pictures I'd like to show him, questions I want answers to. I cut him out of my life after he dumped me to mitigate as much of the pain as I could, but I'd be lying if I said I don't still miss him and he doesn't still live in my head rent-free. He's been on my mind more over the past few weeks. I bought my first house recently and have been neck-deep in home improvement projects. I keep having these flashbacks to all of our dreamy conversations about what we'd do when we got a house of our own. I sometimes wonder how I'd respond if I got a random text from him. I love my current partner, but I guess my ex is still a sore spot for me even after all these years. Puke then run. Stranger danger. Saw my ex once in a supermarket parking lot, walked past them like they didn't exist. Wasted 2 years of my life, won't waste another second trying to say hello. Probably a polite nod to my eyes smile and that quick kind of wave that's less of a wave and more of a lazy auction house bid. I'd be quite surprised because he died earlier this year. He made it clear he found me boring at the end, but hey, I'd rather be boring than dead from a drug overdose at 63. Give her a big hug, tell her I miss her and appreciate everything she added to my life, and I hope that she, her husband, and daughter are having a wonderful life. If he was with the skank he cheated on me with and ultimately dumped me for, I'd put it in reverse and then bump him again. Avoid if possible. If interaction is necessary, I'll ask how her whole nuclear approach to solving problems is going, call her a coward at some point, and walk away. Yes, I'm aware that's childish and resentful, but she set the precedent, so I'll happily play her game. Hide, so I don't need to be civilized. Tell him I still have my cat we had together and ask how his parents are. I would never go back with him, but I met him young and we were together for 5 years. He's not doing well. Drugs, theft and same sad life. It's been 10 years. I'm almost 37 now. Say I'm sorry for everything I fucked up. We always chat as we are on good terms. It took a few years, but some relationships end because met. Hopefully give her a hug, ask how she's doing, and actually mean it because I always cared for her, have a quick chat and wish her all the best. We shared a history and I love her in my own way. Life is too short to be awkward and should with people. She's an awesome person and I hope she has a wonderful life. First one, it'd been 40 years, we caught up and I was so reassured we'd made the right choice by splitting when we did. Not a bad guy, just. We were young and hot and dumb. Some things never change. Second one last 2+ decades and ended badly. We passed each other in a stairwell a few years after and didn't make eye contact, grunt, nothing. But neither did we shove the other down those stairs, so I guess progress was made. Say hi, probably catch up on things, etc. I'd wonder how she got a passport. Probably asking him if he'd like to hook up one more time. Act like I didn't see them. If they start a conversation, act like I don't know them. I'm on good terms with all my exes. Wild concept, huh? Vomit. Happened like 2 weeks ago. Just flipped him off and deadpan stared while he waved and smiled at me with his angry-looking girlfriend behind him. I still love the dude, I'm just not in love with the dude. Between my depression going off the rails and taking 2 years to find a new antidepressant that would actually work for me, and his undiagnosed by anyone else but me at the time depression, neither of us were mentally healthy enough to be able to keep things together. I'd love to catch up someday. But I wouldn't want to restart a relationship with him. I've changed too much. Now my ex before him. Yeah, I'd have to walk away, or I'd punch him. Fucking asshole. Said hello and moved on. Summed up in the Allman Brothers song, "Stand Back." If I ever see that woman walking down the street, I'll just stand back and try to move away slowly. Say hi, give them a hug, chat, then leave. Tell her to watch where TF I'm walking. Ask her WTF she's doing in my living room. Avoid them and keep moving. Because if it's my latest ex, I just don't have any positives things to say. All negatives which I do keep in the back of my mind because they hurt. I happened to be wearing a hoodie and a baseball cap, and I recognized her at a distance heading my way. She was looking all panicked and flailing. Running into her was unavoidable, so I put on my sunglasses and hoped that I could just pass right by her without being recognized. She came right up to me and asked if I had a fit. That's the moment I knew she didn't recognize me, because if she had, she wouldn't have asked me for a fit, because she knew I didn't shoot up. I just said nah and continued on my way, and then she continued on in a panic. That was a close call, and I haven't run into her since. One of these days I'm gonna do an obituary search and see if anything new comes up, because she's been declared legally deceased once before when she wasn't actually dead, she'd just been missing for years. Put it in reverse and hit her again. Sex. Ask her how many times she's been arrested for DUI at this point. I seriously cannot keep up. Wonder how he managed to teleport across the country. See her first and avoid her. Hug her, kiss her and catch up. I'm friends with all my exes. Say hi, see how she's doing, congratulate her on the wedding. It was an amicable breakup without hard feelings. She's still a good person and found what she was looking for with someone else. Politely say hi and keep walking. Same as always, say hello, tell him he looks great, compliment his beard, ask about the family. My love and respect for him will never die because we didn't work out romantically. I just say that now, I love him from over here. Smiley face. Fuck you. Then I'd clap both of her ears and run. Hello. How have you been? Have a good day. Say hello, move on. Say hi. Small talk and be on my way. Oh hey. I'm too busy to catch up right now, but I'll see you next Tuesday. Then walk away without looking back. Say pardon me. I didn't see you there. And walk away. Ask why she hasn't paid the whole $22 per month for child support. I would have said, hi, how's life, but she was embarrassed that I ran into her working at a Dunkin', no shame in my mind, and ran away from the window. We did end on amicable terms, so I don't think it was that. OOP, sorry, didn't mean to bump into you. Make awkward eye contact and then walk away. I have no interest in speaking with them. I'd say nothing and punch him in the face. Probably cry LOL. Try and figure out how I ended up in a woman's prison. Depends on which one it is. L. Ask if they want to hook up. C. Offer them a hug and a friendly ear. J. Ask if they want to hook up. D. Ask if they want to hook up. Ask what they are doing there as I remind them of the restraining order. My partner and I have good FWB relationships with most of my exes. Well, all but one of them. I'm on good terms with mine, so we'd chat and catch up. Probably have a quick chat and then carry on. I am on good terms with my exes, all things considered. Ask if she wants a three-way with my wife. Depends which one. I would give her a hug and ask if she wanted to hang out. She's my best friend, smiley face. Back up and run over him again. Depends on the ex. My last, probably neither of us really want to speak to each other. All the rest I actually have a good, or at least a passable, relationship with. I was the maid of honor for an ex at her wedding a few months ago. Her husband had an ex as his best whatever. Ignore them. Panic because the last time I saw him I thought he was going to kill me. She died in a car accident some years ago, so I'd be quite shocked. Ignore them. Bump her into her again, only really hard. Walk past without saying a word. Puke. I'd have a nice conversation with him because I have had stable and healthy romantic relationships. Throw up in my mouth a little. Nothing unless she spoke to me. I would put the car in reverse, then bump into him a little harder the next time. Probably be friendly. We have kids together, so we see each other regularly anyway. You look good. Smile and wish her well. Hopefully she doesn't lunge at me with a hug and a kiss because I might not be able to tell her no. Say excuse me. Most recent one? Hello, please keep my name out of your mouth, we're former co-workers, it's been 6 months and apparently her and her man still talk shit, and if your man wants that smoke he can get it. Ask her for the $150 she still owes me. Impossible, unless we discover how to travel to a parallel universe. Depends on the type of person. If she was nice, just we had some problems with both of us, say hi and continue walking. If she was, pardon my French, a bitch, then I'm putting a 357 Magnum at Mach 5 through her foot. Here he comes. Slithering, oh watch out. Watch out. Watch out. RKO. Probably think about backing up and bumping into her again a little harder. Where are my manners? You say excuse me, I'm sorry when you bump into strangers. I hope he's well, even if we ended on pretty weird terms. I hope he has the family that he always wanted. I certainly wasn't going to give him that. Seen as I haven't had on, I'd be staring into an empty space. Likely pretend I don't know who they are but secretly think it's hilarious. Depends which one. Grinning face with sweat. Ask his husband what drugs he's taking to deal with the ex's insufferable codependency. Say sorry and keep it moving. I wouldn't acknowledge them and I'd keep moving. I went to the store and I made eye contact with him and then I started walking faster. Since he works there, I now avoid that store. Hi, my name is. That doesn't narrow it down. Probably scream and ask how she's alive. Avoid if possible, but if I have to interact, say hello and I'm glad you're doing better in life and then quickly make up some excuse to get me away from there ASAP. Keep my purse close, and him at least 3 feet away. How is the baby? Ignore her. I did that once. I smiled and waved at her but she ignored me. First I would probably shit my pants a little, cry, laugh for a bit, and then after that I'd just walk to the kitchen where I was originally about to go. Ooh. Be very concerned the end of the world was happening. He's dead. Depends which one. I've been married for 15 years, my ex probably wouldn't even recognize me. I've put on a bit of weight, grown a beard, long hair, and it's been 15 years. I don't have social media, and unless they are one of my few YouTube subscribers, they wouldn't have seen my face. Say excuse me without making eye contact and going about my day. Introduce her to my wife. Depends which one, but more than likely just say hi and keep it moving. For those with actual physical or mentally bad experiences makes sense, but for the rest, can't imagine you eating their base or having their privates in your mouth, seeing each other naked and spending time and legit not even saying hi or chat if you saw them. That's just weird AF. No. Most I'd talk to. 1 or 2 I'd ignore completely, even if they obviously acknowledge or speak to me. Another I'd be terrified because they passed away 9 years ago. Probably do some chit chat, then ask her for a one night stand like in the old days and bang her hard that she might want more of it. Ask her how she time traveled and how we break up so I can stop that from happening. Act like I don't see them. Say hi and see how they're doing. I hope I've left the few GFS I've had better than I found them. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you have enjoyed this video and subscribe to never miss an upload.